All right. So, oh, the hydrofacial, it is amazing because this is gonna take out dead skin. You know, we're gonna put everything that doesn't belong to her pretty face is gonna come out. And this is a suction way. So I am doing extraction, but in a suction way, and I am infusing antiox. Antiox, it is the most potent antioxidant these days. So this is a beautiful way to get dead skin out and to infuse antioxidant. If there is a better way to treat skin, you let me know because I do not naturally. Can do like this. And I always like to follow the muscles. Muscles have memory. Let's think that. We have 66 muscles in our face. So if we have 66 muscles on our face, why we don't work with the muscles? This makes so much more sense. And this is real. And since I am here, it's like we're gonna do, I'm gonna use the cupping to lift, to do a lymphatic drainage massage using this, this super high-end new technology, 5,000 years old. Yeah, cupping is only 5,000 years old and still very much on point, especially if well done. And it does take your lymphatic system, it does flush your lymphatic system. So what we do is we just go, well, this cupping is different. So you see it is like a this is glass and it's thinner and you regulate here. This is not the same cupping that Michael Phelps used to, well, you have that one too. It's the same exact, oh, actually it's the same cupping, but it's different. So what I do is I first, especially your lymphatic system starts here. So I soften up here. Your lymphatic system is slightly below your skin, and this is not muscle. So you do not treat your lymphatic system like you treat your muscle. Look how it's drying. So I'm gonna put a mist here just to be. So a lot of people that has oily skin or has acne think that it's not, doesn't want to wear sunscreen, doesn't want to hydrate because of, maybe you think that that's going to be bringing acne and it's not. So if your skin is, of course, the right moisturizer, if you do like something that it's going to bring oily or something to your skin, of course it's not going to be good. But the right moisturizer, it will help to reinforce your lipid barrier. This way, when your lipid barrier is reinforced, oil self-regulates, you're gonna have you're not gonna have inflammation. Remember that inflammation is the door for oxidation and then for all the skin conditions that you can imagine, not only acne. So you want to reinforce your lipid barrier. This is for sure. And here, this is so nice because even like this, when people start to have saggy skin, maybe it's your lymphatic system that's not flushed. I'm not saying that this is the case, but in some case, well, if you see the before and after pictures here, to do this, you see a huge difference already. because what you do is you're taking every, you know, your lymphatic system is one of the 11 systems that you have. And your lymphatic system was made to do what? To grab toxins and waste and to flush. So we just help. And here is a tip for you at home. So your lymph node is here. So what you can do, like in the shower, always do 10 times like this. It does help. Of course, that ideally you should, there's some techniques. One of them is like to put, like this, and then you do it. Do not wear, if you like gua sha, think twice. Gua sha was not made to help with your beautiful jawline contour. Gua sha was made to take adhesions from the large muscles, such as your leg, I mean, you know, but it was not made for your jawline. So when you think about that, you see that it's not a very good idea to wear gua sha unless that you know what you're doing, what many people do just because they see online, and I think that it's amazing. We should see, but we should try to filter what you see. And we never had so much information like we have these days. Use it. Make sure that you have, the best to use it. By the way, if you're watching this kind of content, it's because you watch the good ones. It is because what the algorithm give is the algorithm just give what you see. So for whoever says that, there's nothing good online, whatever, they are probably seeing, you see more of what you are. What's amazing, because before, if you think, like, my mom used to say, see the people that you're with, and I can tell who you are. In this case, the algorithm just give more of what you see. So when you start to see this kind of, you know, content, you will be seeing more. And this is what really is constructive, I think. What I think is that knowledge gives you freedom. And if you have knowledge, you should definitely use it. So think about that and you'll be doing things different. And I decided, you know what I decided, right? I don't know if I'm going to do yet. I decided, but I decided and I will do. I decided to do the pomegranate peel because her skin is way too good. And maybe this is one of the reasons. So this one is gone. Well, I think that the pomegranate is one of the best antioxidants that we have this day. I mean, that we always had. And this thing is amazing. And the way that I do the pomegranate peel, it is the right way. You just do you touch the skin and you let the skin absorb that. And it's amazing, like how the level of hydration that this brings to the skin. The difference between a metabolic peel to a chemical peel is that the metabolic peel work from the metabolic from the bottom up, and the chemical peel from the top down, literally taking the layers of your skin, and doing that your skin will be expediting the cell turnover ideally. It does, it is a little bit more harsh. Some people do have downtime, like, and especially if you live in cities like Miami, we have sun. So we have to make sure that you know what you're doing because you have, you know, the sun here who lives in Miami, we know, right? It's real. And it's not that we don't have pretty much winter. Maybe we have like a week. So if we don't take care, we will have some consequence of that. And what I will do as well is we're gonna do 1 minute, 2 minutes of the amazing infrared because we want to see this is going to really boost her collagen and elastin and everything because the infrared, what it does is it works with your mitochondrial level, you know, cell turnover. And we know that the mitochondria is responsible to the energy, right? So this is the intention here. It is to make your cell turnover work faster. So, and if we have that happening, so it's a win-win. I love when you do things that's a win-win. Like, and this not only help with that. It helps with to boost your serotonin. You're gonna sleep better. But the skin, it's so good. The infrared, you don't even need to do that because I'm not using goggles or anything, but I do that just to be comfortable. And we put all of this on her face. So nice. I'm so jealous right now. I'm so needed. So then we're gonna do it. So then the next thing that we're gonna do, it is we're gonna do the microneedling. So what's important to think about the microneedling? Always think about the contraindications. So if the person is pregnant, even if the person is having breakout, like if the acne is bad and you have cysts or you have keloids, especially in black skin, you have to think about that because you can make it worse, and that's not very cool. You have to be able to see, and it's not like if you are like a esthetician, if you are a professional, who needs to know if you can do or not is you, because most of the time the people want to do it, and you have to say no, we cannot do it, let's wait 2 weeks, or let's you know make sure that your skin is on point, because it's pointless to do something to damage the skin. And I think that when you put your skin to too much downtime, your skin goes to survival mode, and then your skin is not really healing. Like, the intention is create little lesions for your skin to trigger your own healing. This is what we are causing. We don't want to cause a trauma here. So you don't come to a place like this to have you know you everything is intentional. So especially doing everything that we do before, when you treat the skin, it's amazing because the skin responds so fast. So now what I'm gonna do is I will take the pomegranate peel with the Alan Deep Pore Cleanse device that's called Alan's Wand. Now I changed the name, right, Brianna? Because all my clients they call it. And this is And this is amazing because what this does is this will be deep pore cleansing, and you're gonna see as well what else it does. But you're gonna have another two amazing functions that in the beginning I never thought it was going to be that helpful, and now it became a huge thing that I love it. And another thing is like the quality is so good because I was thinking like how can I make, this easier? And that's exactly what happened. Sorry, but I'm obsessed with keeping everything clean all the time. Yeah, I mean, like the hydrofacial, you must do this that I'm doing. Otherwise, it get clogged because look what we do. The hydrofacial take all the extraction and put in the sewage and infuse antiox. So it's a lot of things. So then you need to make sure that it's all flushed. Okay, so here what I do is I'm not going to put any strength here. I'm going to let the device, this little vibration is what's going to do the, the it's going to clean the pores, and it will at the same time stimulate elastin and collagen because this will have, you know, it will lift the muscle. It's like you're doing a workout in your face. And you see, you don't want to disrupt your lipid barrier here. You want to just make sure that your skin is happy and it's not really causing lesions or no, you're treating the skin. And see the way that I'm doing. I am literally, first of all, I put the cleanser here. So, and then I first do the forehead, then I did her nose, then we do your orbicularis. This muscle is a round muscle. Whatever you do on one side, you should do in the other side. Then you do, this is when I like it because you're not an octopus to do like this move. So you literally, you bring up. What you change here is just the way that you do your hand, like, and this has a little vibration, see? Zzz. That this will activate your muscle, and this is real, like the skin gets firmed. You're gonna see in the end when I put the before and after here, it's quite amazing. Well, just see the reviews as well. Like we have more than 2,000 reviews on Google, and it's heartfelt because I do read all of them, the real ones, of course. I read all of them, and it's amazing because it is real, and and this place is the real deal. If you ever come here and you do not like, or if you give like a 95 with my treatment, I give you the money back immediately. I don't even want to because we are legit. I am obsessed with what I do. I'm a speaker. I really enjoy sharing what I know. I think that knowledge gives you freedom. And a lot of things with skin is not that, we don't do because that's not something that there is nothing that really, when we are growing up, we don't talk about skin. Like, I guarantee you, like that, like Brianna say, like, hey, do your ponytail. Like, I know because I was a kid too. But it's not something that we do. And if you think about it, research says, look what research says, that 50% of the ladies does not wash their face before going to bed. Before going to bed is the most important time to do your skincare routine. If you do your skincare routine right, you will have, that's the moment that all the hormones is going to be working to renew your, like, that's the moment. And if your skin is clean, what's going to happen? Your skincare will sink in. If it's not going to happen quite, the way that should be. And 70% of guys, 70, if there is any guy watching now, doesn't even wash their faces at all, like not at night, doesn't wash. It's shocking. I think it is. And this is like, it's shocking, but at the same time, it's not. Because that's what I see. And people, we do not take care of our skin the way that we should. And this is something that really, that's one of the reasons that I love to do what I do, because I share everything that I know. So I do a live with, my protocols. So please copy because that's very well done. And you don't need to have excessive downtime for microneedling, even though this one has EMS and has light therapy. So you do have, she's going to be red, but it's not something that you, some results that I see online, I don't know. I don't think we need to go that far. And hair skin right now is so tight. Can you feel, Brian, the tightness of your skin?
I can feel nothing.
Like, oh, because we put numb cream. She's like, I can feel nothing.
This is the weirdest feeling.
Yeah, she never did microneedling. It's funny. All right. So, I'm gonna use a little bit of stem cells, not a little bit, like, and I'm gonna use as well Surge because hair skin is a little too dehydrated, and this one I just decided has hyaluronic acid and it's quite amazing. So that's why she's gonna get this one too. And then it's very important what you're gonna do in the next 72 hours, because the next 72 hours, it's actually what really is gonna dictate how you do. So you don't do this and you go to the beach. Like, you should not even think of thinking, you know. Actually, you should not go to the sun at all. You have to make sure that what are you gonna do in the next 72 hours? Think about that. It will be the results. And guys, skin is an investment. Like, it should be your biggest one, because whether you like or not, and you should love it, this is your home, your forever home, forever. That's no other place to live. Like, not in this life. And not even who believes in heaven wants to die. So that's the moment that you have to take care and to make sure that it's great. Okay, so then what we do is we will be always change the tips, of course, because this is not negotiable. Oiler, and what do you do? Oh, mhm. She sees everything, this one.
That's my favorite angle.
Yeah, and now is the time. Perfect. So easy. And this one, it's actually, this goes up to 2.5 nanometers below your skin. You don't need to go that far. You can go between 1.5 to 1.8, especially, well, you have to go by areas too. So on your forehead, you have less, so you should always, and the cheeks you can go further. But no, well, and then change this. And I do want to use this peptide here. That's gonna be great. If you have never seen microneedling with EMS, you're gonna see how crazy it is. Because the EMS, what the EMS does, we have muscles in our face, right? So the EMS is gonna mimic the contractions that you have in your muscles because it's always happening. So this is what is gonna help to lift as well. It's gonna be very beneficial. And I have to say that because I have done microneedling, but I did once only on my scars and was gone. Gone. Like, and but the thing was, I took care of my scars since day one. Like, obsessed. I did not go to the sun. I took great care. So then it was easier, I guess. But still, you know. Okay, so this is the moment that I'm gonna even put my glasses on. If I found it, okay. Where did you put my glass? Oh, it's here. So I want to show you here. Okay, we're gonna start. You see, here's one. We're gonna start in the one, let's say 1.2, and then we see how she goes. And and then we can decide. I'm not gonna put EMS first, so don't worry.
I'm just only excited.
Oh, the way that I like to do is, and her skin is already dry. I like to start here just to see how is the tolerance for pain that she has, and then we go. You feel?
No.
This microneedle is very different because this is not like the ones you feel a little.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, especially here. That's good. So because usually this one, because this one keep doing it. So you see here that I'm using the blue light therapy. It's for inflammation. You can use the red, that is for anti-aging, but I like to keep always with, to stick with the plan.
Tickles.
Tickles?
Yeah. I almost want to laugh, but I'm not.
I mean, it's the first time that I hear somebody has tickles with microneedling. Well, my hands are very light to
Yeah.
do, so I still have tickles.
Yeah.
Oh, your results are gonna be amazing. Because hair skin is already so firmed. It hurt.
No, it just tickles so bad. Like my feet are like wriggling.
I mean, well, she did before even, the compress, the air
Oh,
compress
yeah.
boots, and
That
she's
definitely helped me for sure.
amazing. Wow, it's so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go to the nose now. Remember, everything that you put today and tomorrow, it will sink in faster than you ever thought, because this is what this does. This helps to literally get your skincare sinking in. It hurts?
No, no, no.
No. Well, so this is, I mean, for me, the worst part, people ask, does microneedling hurt? No, because you put numb cream, so it doesn't hurt. But if, well, I do not put numb cream, so it hurts in the forehead because you have less skin, of course. Well, she's 24, so you don't really need to pull the skin. But when, like myself, for instance, when you have like a mature skin, you should always pull the skin to make sure that you do not get, that the skin is getting equally. And I do like to do exactly the way that I'm doing here. Again, I don't really think that there is a right or wrong. What I know is that the results when you follow muscles and you bring up, they are better because, first of all, when you work with the fibers, you can see that even like scars, when you have scars, vertical, like you can see the horizontal, you can see less because your fibers. So it's easy, It's it is the way that your body will be healing, and this will be. Look how tight your skin is. I'm so jealous. Jealous of her today. Do like this now. It's gonna bother a little bit. Some places hurts a little bit more. Like here hurts, and in this area here hurts a little bit. But you need to do it. And you have to do the whole face. Like you cannot miss any part. You have to make sure that you remember. You can relax. Her skin is already like taking everything. So really whatever you put in your skin is gonna really sink in beautifully. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the EMS, but I'm not gonna do in her whole face because she doesn't need. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna do especially here because you want to lift, and the EMS is very much now she's gonna feel.
What do you mean?
I even gonna put the camera under
I thought
because
the needle was the feeling part.
yeah, it's the needle. Like, but you're gonna feel like because it is more. I'm gonna see if you can see like how you pull like
This is gonna be so fun.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell the difference?
I'm going to say no to check my mind.
Can you see now?
Mm-hmm.
It is doing like a little shock.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the EMS does. The EMS mimic your um, your muscle like pulses. That's exactly what you should be feeling. Is the little nerve like doing that? You see?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
But it's incredible. Look, I did this side. I mean, it's crazy because this side is already. It's so incredible how amazing this is. This one you feel a little bit more, right?
Mm-hmm. Only a little bit.
Oh, she did great. Amazing. Look, this is it. So today, after you did all of this, you don't have to do anything. And not, I mean, today is already like, I don't even know what time it is. Today is already tomorrow. So the only thing that I will do is I will put a little bit of a firm on top it, just because it is rich in antioxidant too. But she has so many good stuff that she didn't even have to. But I will do.
And it smells so good.
Yeah. So again, why, what this is good for? This is very good for especially scars from acne. It will be a treatment. This is not going to take anything immediately, but you will see results in the first treatment. Not today. The only treatment that I see results when we finish, it is the ultraformer. But it's not for scars, it's not, it's for lift, for skin tightening. It's a different approach. But this one is legit because this one will be making your body produce your own collagen. And this is the beauty of this protocol. It is really a natural way to produce collagen and elastin. So this is quite amazing. So here, I want to see this. Can you give me your phone? I want to take a picture.
So how deep did you go on yourself without numbing cream? You did 1.2 on me,
Yeah, and then mine do 2.5. Yeah.
on yourself.
But I think that when you do on yourself, you control the pain better. It it it,
Depends.
it bothers a little bit. Okay, so it's always nice to compare with the. So let's compare with the AI skin analysis, because then you're gonna see exactly what I am talking about. Oh my gosh, can you hold this here? I did a commotion here. Oh shit. Well, so let's see. Okay, so here, I mean, first of all, see how amazing this is. Like, I'm gonna try to be here. Oh, I should take a picture. Let me take another picture because you're a little bit on the side here. This one there. Okay, so here we can see. I mean, you see, even her nose looks smaller, but this is because when you do the lymphatic drainage massage before, this is what happened. You flush everything, and what you have is the perfect skin that will be, and you see how snatched this is. Like, look at this here, and how softened up it is here. You see, look at, I mean, this is contour, and this is alive. And what I like about YouTube is that YouTube does not have a filter. So what you see is what you get. Even though I didn't put filter in the, how you call this? Yeah, TikTok. So look how it does give the lift. You see the lift here? And another thing is, we know that pores, like I always say, this is genetic. We do not shrink pores, but we do. It does seem that it's smaller, because when we take all the impurities of the skin immediately get, the benefits of not having all that dirt. That's what it is. And immediate look, the quality of the skin, the texture of the skin, it's literally lifted, like clear, poof, like here. So then, look how amazing.
Oh my god.
And this is one sec, I mean, but this is actually the vortex. The vortex clear up, with the combination of what I do. This is when it's not only you come with alcohol and you clean the face and then you do a treatment. This is when I said at the beginning, how I do is more important than what I do. Because what I do, I mean, microneedling, it's so everyone can do this. I mean, there's a lot of people that do, but how you do it when you prepare the skin and you make sure that everything is working, your skin is prepared, you are ready to receive the treatment, I think that goes exponential. And this is the proof. So what I have is I will have, just send me a DM if you want to know the you know the skincare routine. The skincare routine now, it's more important than actually the treatment itself. Whatever she puts in her skin is going to sink in beautifully for the next 72 hours. Always think that if you're going to do the microneedling, put yourself in a place that you get 72 hours to record, even though, because you're not going to have downtime, it's not going to be crazy, but think that is the moment for you to rest, to get your skin, receiving all the goodness that you're going to put it, not going to the beach, not going to a place that you're going to have a lot of, pollution and things. Yeah, is the time for you to get, you can go to work, you can do everything. Just don't go to the gym tomorrow, let's say,
No
because
steam.
this will, yeah, ideally, steam room, but you can go to the infrared sauna if you like, and I will. So if you want to, I can give you, just send me a DM and I'm gonna send a freebie with the 72 hours after you do microneedling, what you can be using, what you should be using, and the contraindications. I think that it's nice to know. And I think that of all the treatments that work, because there are many treatments, but treatments that work, this is the one that's no invasive, as you see. She's like beautiful. And it's the one that it's very much accurate. You do have results. The results are real. And you are produced. This is not, I'm not injecting anything. She is going to be producing her, she's going to boost her own collagen production and elastin. And this is not easy. You do not, I mean, it's not that you buy a cream saying collagen and it's going to be collagen. Just think that collagen is a protein. So and it's a huge molecule. You do not get collagen in any product. If the product says, if the product saying that, it's lying. And I say that very, because you cannot get unless that you do a microneedling when you were doing, what I did with cupping, because you do what you stimulate is a stimulation. So that's why people are looking for a lymphatic drainage, a facial lymphatic drainage massage, because it does work. You are stimulating your face, flushing toxins. So immediately your face, you start to get firmness, and you see the results here every single day. People cannot believe. They're like, what did you do? You look like I did a facelift. Only to do the lymphatic drainage massage, well done. So imagine when you incorporate amazing treatments like that, it does make sense. Thank you. And
No, thank you.
anyway, so for more tips like that, she's too much. She's like, I can't. When I'm doing the guys, you have no idea how much I laugh when I'm in the house and trying to edit videos, and this one like. Anyways, have an amazing rest of the night or morning, and have a oh my god, it's holidays. Whoever is in Miami, it is the Art Basel. I do have an amazing blog that I wrote yesterday about Basel. You should, is the art of relaxation, the art of, you know, making sure that you do the art Basel, but you get your body, the rest, because then you're going to be able even to show up in the events better. And and I think that it's all about the intention. If your intention is right, always think about your guts and your intention, and less about what people want, because this is validation. I like always to combine this two because it's so amazing and it's so real. And I like what's real. And this is real, right?
Yes, too real.
Too real. So stay tuned. And I love to do lives because, lives first is what it is. And that's when you show what you do. Because if you really know you do lives, what is quite, unique these days, because you should share what you know. And think about that too. Share. When you share, you learn twice. And besides that, when you are able to give your knowledge, you are giving freedom to people. Because when you have knowledge, you are in the driver's seat. I tell everyone, never go for a ride, you know, always know your destination, because this way you know where you're going, you know what you want. Don't go for a ride. And if somebody call you for a ride, you say, do you have a destination? If they don't, that's not the kind of people that should be with you. And I say that from the bottom of my heart to everybody. Have a destination, know what you want, and make your intentions work for you. Because what happens to intentions is, this is just to finish. Your intentions is your manifestation. As your intentions starts to get in your head, you start to have actions. And your actions with and thinking, that become your habit. And when you're able to get your habit, to what you do, that's when it becomes your destiny. And then it's not about, oh, I manifest you know a Lamborghini. You manifest. So then it didn't work for you, you buy another book. That's not about that. It's not, yeah. Then you no, you have to manifest. It has to have the likelihood of you getting, because you become what you manifest. Like this one, she, you have to see the journey. And your skin, do not think, especially when you are successful in business, and I see your, with skin is not just whatever you did to be where you are in your business, put in your skin. Just like us, what actually is my manifesto, that I say every time that your skin doesn't feel safe, it breaks. When we don't feel safe, we break. It's the same thing. So your skin is your biggest organ and is the one that's talking to you all the time. Listen to your skin or your guts more. That if you think what changed your life was actually the decisions that you did when everyone was like, I don't think so, blah, blah, blah," then you do it. And that's what changed. The change comes when you decided to actually execute something, because decided is nothing until you execute. Always when somebody, oh, I decided, I'm like, woof, get off.
Then what?
Yeah. You know, always when this is a huge, like, is a huge cue. Like, if somebody comes and say, like, oh, I decided, like, how many New Year's resolution you decided that you're gonna lose weight? You decided you're gonna start da da da. And what happened? It's gonna happen again this year. I see a lot of people deciding. I decided. No, get people that say, yes, we're gonna do that because that's what you do. I like this kind of people. People that decided they are not, and yeah, just think and execute. Like the microneedling. The microneedling, it is the perfect treatment. We are very close to holidays. So if you have, it's not the perfect thing to do and to do a makeup, have makeup tomorrow. You have to think about that. What do you have to do today to the end of the year? So maybe you should do the Ultraformer, because the Ultraformer, there's no downtime, and but there, it's a different approach, but it's actually it's even it, in my opinion, is like transformational. It's beyond amazing. You have no downtime and you see results immediately. I mean, in the same day, you see results with zero downtime. I don't know anything that does that. So see what that's when knowledge, I think, that give you the freedom to see what works for you. And if you're in Miami, we are here, and I only have until the 13th. So make sure that you do your appointment, right?
And I'll be here all year, baby.
Yes, and she's here too. By the way, she is an amazing esthetician. Just check it out. We have more than 2,000 Google reviews. Amazing people. Well, you know, this is a place of happiness and good energy. So if this is what you want, that's where you belong. Make sure that you that you check us out, right?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Send your kisses, Brianna.
Mwah. Ciao.
Goodbye. Yeah. Well, since that, I want to show you the before and what's your code?
Well, you will find.
Oh, but I can.
Oh my gosh, I didn't want to look. Let me not look through that. Hmm. Hmm. Bye, TikTok. I'll miss you.
Look the after.
New follower.
This is a
And they
great.
DM'd you.
Huh?
Your new follower DM'd you. Someone sent you a message.
Look, this is the help of the EMS. Literally, like you see how it does. This is blackheads, by the way. We took it all. See literally how lifted it is. This is amazing. Listen, this is no, there's no injections here. This is real. This is her producing her own collagen, and it should not even, and we just did. So this, we have inflammation here, but we want to cause inflammation. This is when we have a controlled inflammation, because what microneedling does is a controlled micro puncture that will be giving your skin, the own heal, like it will expedite the healing of your skin. This way, you're gonna boost collagen and elastin naturally. That's beautiful. I think that's a great. I am a little obsessed with that, but I think that's a great way to start your year or to finish your year. Thank you and have a great night.
Going out with a bang. Oh my
And
god, I have baby skin.
and the beauty of YouTube is that there's no filters. So
Wait, see,
I
wait for
love
that.
that. Yeah. So let's do it. So let's make this. Bye. Arrivederci. Thank you guys. And if you want to have the DM of the post care, send me the DM. The freebie, send me because I can send it to you. Thank you so much. Bye.